Could Nike finally make the right choice considering when it comes to Caitlin Clark? Could Nike finally doing the right thing? Well, we about to talk about it. All right, so we all know that Nike has not been doing its promotion, marketing when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Despite Caitlin Clark signing an 8-year, $28 million deal last year, Nike has failed to promote her over and over again. Nike has focused their attention on other WNBA stars such as Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, and college phenoms Paige Beckers and Juju Watkins. But yet, Caitlin Clark still doesn't have a logo. Caitlin Clark still doesn't have a signature shoe. Now, where her other endorsement deals, such as State Farm and Wilson, has been really stepping up their game. And with the latest with Wilson is set to roll out Caitlin Clark's um, other collection of signature basketballs. Nike still is sitting on their hands. But today, could the tide be turning that Nike finally sees that they need to really focus on Caitlin Clark? So now, this image surfaced to today, and it's by Just Fresh Kicks, and it said, "Is it time for Nike? Is it time for a signature logo and shoe for at Caitlin Clark 22?" Now, at the bottom of it says, "A rising tide lifts all boats," which is significant when it comes to Caitlin Clark. She is the tide that lifts all boats. She is the tide that lifts all boats. She's the one that moves everything in the W, as we have witnessed since her injury. Attendance sales, ticket sales has been pummeling, and it will continue to pummel if she continues to sit out with this injury. And that's why they trying so hard to say, oh, well, now the attendance viewership for the United States with the Chicago Sky went up was 17,000. Then the viewership was almost at peaked at over 2 million and reached 1.2 million views. But at the same time, Caitlin Clark was still there. Even though she didn't play, she was still in the building. So, I mean, that's what it is. But now we need to figure out why Nike suddenly has a change. If, if, if there is change. Now, I don't know if this definitely, I don't know if that picture is something that Nike put out. I mean, because to be honest with you, if you look at the boat, it has a shape of the Nike symbol as the boat. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's pretty clever for them to do that. And if this is, then hey, finally. Now, there's another piece of the puzzle because the fact of the matter is, a few minutes ago, I just strolled on X again, and this is what I found. By Kicks Finder, they just broke out over an hour ago, said, breaking, Caitlin Clark's signature logo is expected to be unveiled this holiday 2025. Are you ready for her signature shoe? Now, that has a little bit more clarity than just Kicks. So, will we find out any more details on it tomorrow, sometime this week? Because the fact of the matter is, we already know that Nike is scared to promote Caitlin Clark when it comes down to the same level of Angel Wilson, Breonna Stewart, and Sabrina Nescu. Even Juju, I mean, even Paige Becker's got her signature shoe in college before she came out. I haven't heard anything else about it again because the thing about it is I don't even know if it sell properly. Angel Wilson shoes, she's rolling out all of these different brands of the A1s. She's rolling out all different colors. It's like allow one color to do well and then stop trying to send out all these different colors. And it's like she's trying to get, trying to, I guess, make up for what she hasn't sell properly. But who knows? Now I know the Sabrina Nescu's has sold pretty well. Now, also, if you go back to what game one of the NBA Finals, when the Indiana Pacers was at um OKC, and Alex Caruso was wearing the Indiana color Nike Kobe PEs, the ones that Caitlin Clark started wearing now, and Alex Caruso had that pair on. Now we did got we know that Tyrese Halliburton is signed with Puma, and Puma did something a little sneaky of trying to, I guess you could quote unquote, try to recruit Caitlin Clark, but they had a shot at Caitlin Clark. They had a shot at her before Nike even stepped in, and they walked away. Now, I guess they figure, okay, well, we got Tyrese Halliburton for Indiana. Why is not trying to get Caitlin Clark? See, if you'd been smart, you would have just tried to pay Caitlin Clark whatever she wanted. Bam, you would have had Tyrese and Caitlin Clark representing both of their teams in Indiana. You probably would have, you probably not Puma would have just skyrocketed. Their popularity would have skyrocketed, and it would have been up there with kind of like the Adidas and all of them and stuff like that. We know Under Armour, we know Adidas had tried to sign her, but it wasn't what Nike threw at her. So a lot of us has been asking why Caitlin Clark sticking around with Nike. She just wear up 150, I think 150, $190 slides, shoes, a couple not too long ago. Um, but she loves Nike. That's her brand. I mean, so she's going to probably stick with it for the long haul. Maybe later on down the line, Nike really reward her for just being patient with them, and she probably will be able to make another historical record-breaking deal with Nike. But Caitlin Clark is not the one that just really walk away from stuff. She kind of like tried to make sure she stay in it for the long haul. So, but if Nike continues to fumble her when it comes to marketing and promotion, if they don't get this right with her new signature logo and his signature shoe, I think she'll find a way to get out of that contract. I'm sure LeBron James has been in her ear. I'm sure Rich Paul probably had talked to her. I'm sure some other people behind the scenes had talked to her. I think the main catalyst of all of this, as she decides to stay with Nike, she needs a new agent. I think she has to get a new agent. She has to get an agent that is going to help her, maximize her talent, her what her worth is, instead of just her agent sitting by on her hands, and just waiting for whatever the case may come. So, um, but I do like this right here. I do like that. It's like I said, if you look at it, the waterways, the Nike symbol of a boat, is there from Just Kicks. But like I said again, I like this one even better because now it gives a little bit more clarity and detail when she could get her new signature shoe. And by the way, if it does come out by the holidays, just know that it's going to be sold out fast. It's going to be sold out record breaking. So they're looking around November, Christmas, or something like that. We'll hear more about it over the summer. I guarantee you. So let me know what you think about that banner that I just showed you with Nike, could Nike be making the right decisions by doing right by Caitlin Clark finally with the signature logo or signature shoe, or is this real, or it's just another fake PR stunt just to have the Indiana and the Caitlin Clark fans say, "Hey, oh, Nike is finally doing the right thing by Caitlin Clark." Well, as we all must say, the proof is in the pudding. We have to see it to believe it. In this case, I'm just gonna wait and see. And if any more significant information come out, then I will bring it to you. But until then, stay locked into Livewire Sports Media. You know what it is, because if you don't know, now you know.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.